my store has finally done the markdowns for the main event. And if your store hasn't gotten to that phase quite yet, it's okay. You guys can come up with a game plan. You know, if you have a pen, a paper, and a calculator, you might want to pull that out right now. This is going to be a bit of a different video. This is going to be more of like a catalog version of it. So if you guys need to jot down notes, price points, things that you might want to pick up at your store, this is going to be the video. I will go back again after I've opened and tried out a few of the products to let you know which ones that you might want to stay away from because they're teeny tiny. But if that's your thing, you know, definitely go ahead and pick it up. So stay tuned for those type of videos. But for right now, the pause button is probably going to be your best friend. So if there's anything that you want to look at a little bit longer, don't forget to go ahead and just hit that pause button, jot down your notes, and continue on. And of course, it wouldn't be a video by my creative ego if I didn't add a little bit of comedy to it, right? So I will definitely be pointing out some things that are not so obvious, like these bells. Are they really bells? Or maybe it's a picture of Luke's father.
Huh? What? I am your father. Oh, no!
Okay, so maybe not exactly Darth Vader, but I'm definitely going to try to make some sort of clone troopers with these because my nephew is a huge fan of Star Wars, and May the 4th is going to be coming up, and I have been collecting a whole bunch of Star Wars movies for him, so I think it'd be really cute. I was thinking about putting all of these from low to high in terms of price points, but then I kind of thought about like when you're in the store, there's pretty much like only 4 main sections. You have like your Momenta on the right, and then underneath that's the Spellbinders, and then you have the Sizzix on the left, and then the Tim Holtz Sizzix to the very far left. So that's how we are going to break down the video. As you can tell, there are some Momenta ones that I already showed. These are actually the ones that were in the store that I did not pick up. And again, these are ranging anywhere between $3.24 to $3.74. And then they also had some repeats from last year. So you can tell that the pictures are kind of different. They kind of like flip the image. Other than that, it looks extremely similar in terms of price point, the amount of pieces, and so this is the one that I picked up last year, and I don't know what happened, but it apparently ended up looking like the game Angry Birds. There was the Momenta Nutcracker that came with 3 pieces, and then they also had like the gingerbread houses. So the thing on the Momenta items, I couldn't really find like a description for it. So some of them are like my own description, but if you guys need like the part number or the item number for it, like the Hobby Lobby item number, or I do think they have a different item number on the back as well, just let me know in the comments down below, because sometimes we can't find it in the store and we really like it. If you're like me, you're going to try to hunt it down online. And yeah, I don't know why that is with Momenta pieces. Correction, actually there are a few Momenta pieces that are more than $3.74. These are $4.99, and these ones are actually the shaker ones, and it comes with like 2 of like the dome shakers. So the total amount of pieces also includes the dome shakers, and it comes with 2 of them. And I don't know, are all of these dome shapes kind of like the same standard size? Because I don't know where I would find replacements for it. But they do have a few designs on there. Again, these are just my made up descriptions because I don't actually see like a name for the collection on the actual packaging. Or maybe it's there and I'm just not noticing it. I don't know. What's really nice with the Sizzix items is that they always give you kind of like a name for the set. And so the number that I'm putting on here, that's actually the Sizzix number like on the back of the packaging. So this one is the Sizzix framelits with stamps. You're getting both the stamps as well as the dies, and it comes with 11 pieces. And then this one is called the Christmas Minis. Oh my goodness, these are so teeny tiny. So we shall see how this one turns out when I try to put it together. I will either A, abandon ship, B, be really happy and patient with it, or hide it in my craft room, never to be seen again until like a couple more years. Next up, we also do have more Sizzix items. These ones are $4.24. You know, a lot of the pieces or a lot of the product line by Olivia Rose, I noticed were the ones that went on sale. So this again is from Olivia Rose. This one is called Christmas Joy. It comes with 11 pieces. And I honestly just have to pick up anything that has penguins on there, especially for Christmas, because my nephew, when he was younger, he always picked up things that had penguins on it. Every time we'd go to all the stores, I'd always let him pick out his own ornament. And so he always picked out penguin ornaments. He's older now, but I definitely still like to keep tradition and kind of create like Christmas gift tags with penguins, gift wrap, things like that. And just like I went after all the penguins, apparently my mom went after all of the bicycles. And they actually had a bicycle one on the last Hobby Lobby sale. I didn't pick that one up, and my mom really, really wanted it. And so I couldn't hunt it down at any of the 2 stores that were near me. So Fairy Craft Auntie came in and she was able to pick it up. But it's really funny because my mom doesn't actually know how to ride a bike. And, you know, she's bought so many bikes between me and my siblings because we were really outdoorsy kids, you know. I think in terms of like putting it together, this is like my favorite one, the basic Christmas shapes, because this one I feel like is just the right size and it doesn't have too many teeny tiny pieces that you have to put together. Like the only tiny ones that you really have to think about are kind of like the eyes for Santa, the gingerbread man, and the snowman. And there's a whole bunch of different ones at the store as well. You know, there were a lot of things that I felt like I might have had something similar to it, or there were things that I am now looking at thinking, wow, I should have picked that one up. That's why I'm hoping that a lot of you find this video helpful, especially if your sale hasn't started, because, you know, you definitely get a chance to kind of like look at all the different things that they have at the store. And there are so much more. I'm like watching other haul videos as well and seeing things that my store didn't even carry. And then also they had a lot of the different types of card bases. So these were about $7.49. This one is the Nutcracker card base. And then they also had one for like the nativity card base. And I really do like the example that they have on here for the cards. So I would probably make one exactly like this. It's really cute. Love the pink paper on there as well. This one's called Home for Christmas. And then we have the Winter Woodland one. These sets are actually really nice because they come with a lot of different pieces that you can definitely like mix and match within your other projects. And then there was even more with the Tim Holtz Sizzix line. And so I bought a few pieces on this one. The first one is the oven, and I don't know, I probably don't need this one because I do have like the Chaos Craft oven, but because I bought like a lot of his previous collections, like the Fresh Bake collection with the cookies, I thought it would be just really cute to kind of tie everything in together. And then plus they also had another set that deals with cookies, so I had to pick that one up as well. And then this one is, I don't know what the Vault series is. Is it like Disney where they lock it up and then they take it out every now and then? I'm not quite sure. But I picked this one up specifically for the bow. I love all the sets that kind of have like the bows in there because I love to use those as just like embellishments and make a whole bunch of them. And then also they had I kind of like debated between Santa Claus and the Snowman. And now I'm like, I should have picked up the Santa Claus one too. But yeah, I got the Snowman, and I think that was it from the Tim Holtz collection that I picked up. And then they also had, again, the Spellbinders. So I actually only bought one item by Spellbinders. This one was $6.74. It's called Through the Woods, and they did have quite a few. These were the other ones at my store, and these are kind of like the smaller sets, and I'm thinking now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's probably about 2 of them that I really should have threw in the cart, and I don't think I was thinking about that. And that's like another thing, like when you're at the store, especially if you're like in a rush or if you're just dropping by there during lunch or if it's getting like really, really late, sometimes you don't have like all the time to look around the store and look at all the goodies. I hope you guys enjoyed this version of the video. Just wanted to give you like a quick look at all of the items that are out there, and you guys know the drill. If you're feeling the vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell. That'll notify you of all of my new videos. I thank you all so much for watching my creative ego, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day.